Hello everyone, I'm a bit late today, but let me get us started. We have three big games today. Leverkusen plays Union Berlin. The score is 0-0. Bayern München plays Heidenheim. And of course, Dortmund plays Stuttgart. So three big games today. Leverkusen is playing away from home at Union Berlin right now. And it currently looks like there is an Union player who is down. Again, I just woke up. I literally just woke up, so I'm exhausted. I'm tired. Well, I'll make the best out of today's stream. And I will also eat some Oreos because I'm I'm famished, bro. Anyways, 0-0. My prediction is 2-1 Leverkusen. As of right now, Union Berlin has actually possession. Now Leverkusen has a throw-in. Leverkusen on the attack. We have Teller, Grimaldo trying to send it in, but it's blocked. Leverkusen corner kick now. Let me make sure the stream is actually up. Oh my gosh, what is this advertisement? Sorry about that. Oh, tries to take the long shot, but the keeper gets to it. Let me go to my channel. Live. Doesn't have the right thumbnail, but it's all good. It's up. Leipzig does play. So Leipzig plays Freiburg. And they're currently winning, which is not good for us, but it's okay. Dortmund Stuttgart is gonna be insane. Okay. Leverkusen now on the attack. Oh, okay. Oh, the Wirtz went down. Wirtz was through on the goal. However, he went down and a yellow card was given. Did he go down in the penalty zone? We're about to find out. No. He went out. He went down just outside of it. Okay. So free kick Leverkusen in a very dangerous spot. Very, very dangerous. And Grimaldo's gonna take it. care. Yeah, Grimaldo's taking it. I think he's gonna go for a straight up shot on goal. Um, it's definitely in a dangerous spot. Okay, he's about to take it. And still not taken. Now it's taken. Let's see. Straight on shot. Straight on goal. Deflected out by the keeper. Leverkusen corner kick. Let's see, is Leipzig still winning? Yep. They scored in the first minute. That's unlucky. Union Berlin now have possession. And Leverkusen do not get it back. Union throw in. Lots of pressure being applied, but Union is going forward, and they do go down. And I believe that's going to be a free kick for Berlin. Okay, here comes the free kick. It's almost like a corner kick, to be honest. Headed out. Leverkusen get possession. Now Leverkusen on the counter attack. Oh, that was a good tackle by Union. Good defense. Ooh. Union actually almost had a breakthrough, but Leverkusen defense did hold up. Surely that was a foul. Was it a foul? Okay, Maldo's down. Oh, is he injured? He did kind of shove him down. I'm not sure if that's a yellow though. Oh, that might be a yellow. Yeah, Leverkusen free kick. And Leverkusen pressing forward. It was not a free kick. Ended up being a throw in for Union, but Leverkusen have the ball back. Of course, Union Berlin are in the relegation battle. I don't think they will be relegated. I think they are clear of Mainz and Köln, but you never know. So they're definitely going to be trying to fight as hard as they can. Ooh, Teller on the ball. On the left side. Juked him out. Juked the defender out. Saved by the keeper. Another Leverkusen corner. Let me check up on the other games. Heidenheim, Leipzig. Wait, what? Heidenheim, Bayern is still 0-0. And Leipzig is still winning by 1. Corner kick Leverkusen. Good defending. Someone goes down. I believe now it's actually a free kick for Union Berlin. Okay, interesting. This game feels kind of weird because Union Berlin isn't parking the bus, but Leverkusen isn't really attacking as much as they usually do. It's a very passive game so far. Okay, Leverkusen playing it from the back. Straight to the middle. To the right side. Up to, I think that's Wirtz. Yeah, that's Wirtz. And he's attacking straight up. Loses the ball. Leverkusen gains back possession. Yep, they do. Okay. A bit sloppy, but they gain it back. All the way back to the keeper. Of course, Leverkusen only need a win here. They don't even need to win the title, but if they win here today, the title is all but theirs. Shaka. And they lose the ball. I'm gonna be honest, dude. Like I said, it's a weird game. I have a better description of it now, though. It's not like. Ooh, actually, now Union's on the attack. Okay. Union Berlin cannot attack. They have not had any significant chances or any positions where they were in a position of danger. But they do seem to be able to get the ball from Leverkusen. They just can't attack and they instantly lose it back. So there's a pro and a con to that. Many teams can't get the ball from Leverkusen, and Union Berlin seems like they actually can. But they just can't attack against them. Oh, Grimaldo passes it into the middle. A foul in the penalty zone on an Union Berlin player. So, yeah, nothing's gonna happen. The last Bundesliga game, Leverkusen did not score until the 88th minute. Of course, they did beat Düsseldorf 4-0 in the game after that, but that was not Bundesliga. That was DFB Pokal. Leverkusen attacking from the back line. And there we have it. Union Berlin gets the ball. So they managed to get the ball from Leverkusen. And now they're trying to attack, but they just get slowed down. They just simply can't counter. And now Leverkusen's on the direct counter. Into... Who's that? Who is this guy? Anyways, Leverkusen on the attack though. Into the middle. He's gonna just shoot it in and straight at the keeper. "20 minutes in. And now Leverkusen gain back ball possession. Well, what even happened just now? Oh, it was a free kick, I think. Yeah, oh, it was offsides. Okay. Union Berlin was offsides. And Leverkusen passing along the back line as usual. Shaka. Ooh. Passes it back to Grimaldo, who goes back a bit. Now they're just dropping the ball back, trying to find space. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired, everyone. I don't even know if there's anyone watching. I don't have my stream up. But if you're watching, how's your day been? Anyways, Leverkusen still passing along the back line. Trying to go forward a bit. Plays it up to Teller. He should do it into the middle. Tries to do it straight, send it straight at the keeper though. He sends it straight at the keeper. Now Union on the attack. And Leverkusen get the ball back. Passes to Wirtz. Back to Wirtz. To Teller. Oh, who fouls? I've got to say, every single foul that's been called has been very, very light this game. Very light fouls. Every little thing is a foul. Okay, goal kick for Union. Well, actually, free kick from their own half. He goes straight out. Leverkusen throw in. "23 minutes, everyone. 23 minutes. Although I do want Leverkusen to win, I have a soft spot for Union Berlin. Even though they're not my club, Dortmund is. I used to live in Berlin, so yeah, I have quite the soft spot for them. I see Victor Boniface on the bench. He did play in the last match for about 20 minutes. So will he play again in this match? We will see. Union Berlin on the attack, but Leverkusen Theowen coming up as they just kicked it out. Leverkusen have the ball again. They lose the ball. And they get it back. And Leverkusen goal kick it is. Ooh, now Leverkusen on a very good attack. Straight down the middle. Can pass it to the side, yes. To Teller. He's gonna pass it into the middle, probably. Oh, he's trying. I don't know what he's trying to do. I don't know what he just did. But he still has the ball. He gets shoved down. Hello? That has been. That should have been the worst foul out of the last three that have been called, but it wasn't called. Okay, well, I gotta say there is some ref bias against Leverkusen here. Not big, but you can definitely tell when it comes to small fouls they are given against Leverkusen and not given for Leverkusen. "26 minutes in, almost 27 now. Florian Wirtz on the ball, passes it into the middle, they lose possession, gain back possession. Teller into the middle. Oh, it's not a goal. Grimaldo tried to send it in, but it went to the left. Oh, I thought for sure that was going to be a goal for Leverkusen. Let's see, Teller sends it to the middle. And Grimaldo sends it wide. Oh, that's unfortunate. It was almost perfect. Let's see what's happening. They're talking to the ref. Okay, and the game is back on. Leverkusen gain back possession. I can hear my neighbor's vacuum upstairs. Very loud. And they send it forward. Yeah, okay, there's the foul. Now it goes Leverkusen's way. Oh, Leipzig is now winning 2-0 against Freiburg, so yeah, that kind of sucks. Teller. Oh, to Wirtz. Oh, sends it back into the middle, but Union Berlin gets it. It's all good because Leverkusen has possession. Schalke on the ball. Sends it straight into the middle, towards Wirtz. Didn't work out though. Ooh. And now Union Berlin has a chance here. This is like the first time they've been in a bit of a dangerous position now. They take the shot. Do they? They did not take the shot, but they're still in possession of the ball. The Leverkusen defense still has work to do. Now they take the shot, but the shot is very poorly placed. And Leverkusen have the ball again, attacking now. Oh, now they have a chance to really break. Passes it over to Wirtz. He lost the ball. If you look at this match and you look at the next match for Leverkusen, the next match is against Werder Bremen. There are two wins that should be easy, relatively speaking. After that, they have to play Dortmund and Stuttgart, so two easy games followed by two very, very hard top games. And I'm gonna quickly go over the other games. Heidenheim and Bayern still 0-0. Yeah, Leipzig is winning 2-0. And Adli is coming on for Leverkusen. Okay, there are some Leverkusen fans in the stand. I was trying to find them in the away section. It took me a while. Now I see them. There's a small section of Leverkusen supporters in the stands. And Leverkusen have the ball. I'll be honest, Florian Wirtz is a key player. I mean, he just got the ball back at the back line, so I mean, he is everywhere on the pitch. It's amazing. He is everywhere on the pitch. He is in the defense, he is on the offense, he's in the midfield. Surely that's a foul. No foul. No foul. I thought for sure that was going to be a foul. Ooh, and back to the Leverkusen keeper. I'll be honest, guys. I did not think I was gonna make the stream. Um, I was intending on sleeping in. So yeah, here I am though, very tired. And Union Berlin on the attack. Quite the dangerous position. And now Leverkusen get the ball back, but they lose it back. Union Berlin in a seriously dangerous spot now. Defended. Uh, Goes out for a corner kick for Union. Corner kick, Union Berlin. Meanwhile, Heidenheim and Bayern is still 0-0. Okay, corner kick coming up, Union Berlin. That almost went in, but it went just wide. Leverkusen will have a goal kick. That would have been Union's chance for a early first half lead, just like Hoffenheim had. Now Leverkusen are on the attack. Okay, now Union is parking the bus. They were not at first. Now they are. Ooh, there's got to be a foul here. Yeah, yellow card for Union. Leverkusen free kick coming up. Yeah, that was a foul. Unintentional, I'll give him that, but it was a foul. Okay, this free kick, a very dangerous position. Straight at the keeper. Oh, actually, it deflects, and now Leverkusen has the ball yet again. Nathan Teller sends it in. Keeper gets it, though, quite easily. Oh, actually, now Leverkusen has the ball again, but a miss pass from Wirtz, actually. But the miss pass from the keeper as well. Passes it straight to Leverkusen, and now slip up from Grimaldo. Union Berlin on the attack. Ooh, very dangerous spot for Berlin. He takes the shot, launches it straight over the goal. Union is not playing bad. Um, yeah, they're actually playing quite good. Now Leverkusen on the attack, but they lose the ball, which they do quite a lot against Berlin. Probably not going to be a first half goal, I'll be honest. It doesn't feel like that type of game. 38 minutes in. If Leverkusen win this, they will have a 9-game winning streak in the Bundesliga, which will be their own record. Well, not record overall, but it will be the record of the season of 8 games, which is currently also held by Leverkusen twice. And this is the second time being on 8 winning games in a row. If they win this, that'll be 9 games. Now Leverkusen on the attack. The ball recovery time has been 13 seconds for Leverkusen, 22 for Union Berlin. So quite as expected. It usually is a little bit faster for Leverkusen though. It's usually below 13 seconds. And Krone for Leverkusen. Okay, now I see once again the fan section, the away section for Leverkusen. It is actually quite big. I did not see it at first. Referee is having a talk. And Grimaldo is taking the corner. Bad corner. But Leverkusen do maintain possession. Goes all the way back to the keeper. I gotta say, I haven't seen Leverkusen score from a set piece in a long time, such as the corner. So I do kind of sense it coming up in this game, just because it's been a long time. The Union Berlin defense is holding up very well. Florian Wirtz into the middle. To the left to Grimaldo. Who sends it in. Sent out by the defense. Straight back at him. Now Wirtz on the ball. Oh, straight at the keeper. There was a rebound. There was a perfect chance for Teller, but he wasn't quite at it. But Leverkusen still have the ball. Is that a corner? No, it's a goal kick. Yeah, nothing much coming out of this first half, I gotta say. Leverkusen has had shots on the goal. Just no real dangerous ones. Union Berlin, of course, had one chance, and he bolted it over way wide, so it wasn't even close. Let's see, 2 minutes left in the half. Will anything happen? I feel like the answer is no. Ooh. Yeah, that's some good defense from Union. And how is that a foul? Hello? Man, this game is some BS. Okay, goal kick for Union. Long ball to Grimaldo. He's not gonna get it. Two added minutes. Will there be an added minutes goal? There might be. It's giving off those vibes. Wirtz, he loses the ball. Okay, Leverkusen will have one more chance to score in the first half. 1 minute left. And there is an Union player who is down. He just sits down. That is some BS. Time wasting at its finest. Okay, maybe he actually is injured. Looks like hamstring, yeah. Okay, he actually is injured. The timing is just very odd. Seems as if he plans to go down right in stoppage time. Right in added time. And he's fine. He's just walking now. This dude is fine. Okay, back into play. Last chance for Leverkusen to score. There was a red card? Hello? Red card for Union Berlin. Okay, that's actually very surprising. Let me look. Aya was actually kind of. Oh, that's a red card. For sure, that's a red card. That was the most unnecessary challenge I've ever seen. And he almost concedes a penalty, too. That is the most unnecessary challenge I've ever seen. I have no idea why he just did that. Why did he do that? I don't want Union Berlin to win, but why did he do that? And now it's a free kick. It's essentially just a short corner. Why did he do that? I don't understand. Oh my gosh! There's the goal! There's the goal! It almost went in like 5 separate times, but it finally went in. Offside. No goal. Man, this sucks. That was a bit of a scam. No goal. Oh, he's gonna have a look at it. Let's see. Oh, it is offside, but he was down, so it's hard to call offside, but it is technical. Oh, actually, I can't really. Hang on. So he's on the ground because he just got pushed down. So that's a very unfortunate way to be offside. So because it hit him while he was on the ground, it's offside. Okay, I mean that's fair. Very unfortunate offside though. I mean, that was a luck-based offside. So very unlucky on Leverkusen's part. The ref still has not made up his mind. I think he is gonna call it offside though. Oh, I mean, I can't even tell. It might have been a handball in the lead up to the play too on Union's part. So it's like he's looking at like a penalty, a goal, and an offside at the same time. I honestly feel bad for the ref. Yeah, he's looking for handball. This is this is like a referee's worst nightmare. He's looking to call an offside, a goal, and a penalty. And he has been thinking for quite some time now. I think he's in contact with VAR. He is talking, yeah, he's talking through the mic. He's gonna have a look at it. Yep. But what is he gonna look at? Is he gonna look at the handball? Is he gonna look at the penalty? Now they're looking at the handball and not the offside. I don't know if that's a handball. It's kind of, it does hit his hand. I mean, he doesn't move his arm to hit the ball. Penalty. That's a penalty for Leverkusen. Yep, he called the penalty. Wow, that was that was an interesting turn of events. Goes from being an offside or a thought offside goal. Well, it goes from being a goal to being an offside goal to maybe not being an offside goal because they have to see if it actually hit him. The guy who was off, I think it was Teller who was on the ground. They have to see if it hit him, but it did hit him while he was on the ground, which made it offside. But there was a penalty in the lead up to that, a handball in the lead up to that, and Florian Wirtz is taking the penalty. I've seen a lot of penalties go in lately, so I'm not sure about this one. Okay, it goes in. It's a goal for Leverkusen. They get their goal in the end. They get their goal in the end. And we are way past the added amount of time. Leverkusen lead 1-0 at the end of the first half. Hello, Dom Dom. I'm just now reading the chat, so welcome to the channel. Oh, and that's the end of the first half. Well, what can I say? I am very tired. Oh, and I want to lay down. I just want to lay down in bed. I do not know if I'm gonna have the energy to stream the Dortmund game today. I really don't. Wow. Okay, the game will be back in 15 minutes. Let's check out around the league. Well, unfortunately, Bayern is beating Heidenheim 2-0. Leipzig is beating Freiburg 3-0. Two very unfortunate situations. Let's see, around, that's really it for the Bundesliga. In the Premier League, Manchester City beat Crystal Palace. Aston Villa is playing Brentford. All the games in the Premier League are currently live and at 0-0. And they're all past 20 minutes, so that's kind of funny. La Liga, nothing is really happening. Milan is beating. Uh, I'm not gonna pronounce that. I wish I knew how to pronounce that. Lesse, Lecce, Lesse, something like that. 3-0. Unfortunately, I don't pronounce Italian at all. My Italian skill is quite comedic. It's non-existent. Well, it's the end of the first half. I am very tired. I'm just gonna like lay down on the ground, bro. I'm about to lay down on the ground. Hang on. Guys, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Yeah, I'm literally just gonna lay down on the ground to get some rest for 10 minutes before the game starts back up. Oh, bro. Okay, bro. Y'all do not understand how tired I am. I might, I might have to sleep through the Dortmund game. They're my team. I'd rather watch them than Leverkusen, but I'm so tired. And I kind of gotta watch the Leverkusen games as it's the title. The title's coming up. Okay. Let's go Leverkusen, let's go Heidenheim, let's go Freiburg, let's go Dortmund. Realistically speaking, Leverkusen and Dortmund are going to be the only winners of today. Yeah, last night I was up late watching movies. I was watching all type of stuff. I was watching Godzilla. I was watching The Accountant. Good stuff. I watched Shin Godzilla. And all the scenes with Godzilla were amazing, but the dialogue sucked. So, good movie, bad movie at the same time. But I don't really blame the dialogue. Because all you really want to see in Godzilla movies is Godzilla blowing stuff up. So, and we got to see that. So I liked it. But yeah, the dialogue was not great. I am very much so into, Christopher Nolan style movies or Dune style movies with amazing dialogue and cinematography. But Godzilla was a nice kind of funny. No, it's not a funny movie, but it's meant to be entertaining, a bit more lightly, if that makes any sense. Like, yeah, a giant lizard walking on shore, eating your town, isn't exactly a light mood. Don't get me wrong. It just, it's meant more as like cinematography popcorn or junk food to enjoy rather than be like a whole epic experience, if you know what I mean. Anyways, the game is back on. Leverkusen starting with possession, passing along their back line. Um, I do think Leverkusen will hold on to the lead and have a clean sheet today. But playing against 10 men basically guarantees you're going to be playing against people who are parking the bus the whole time. So it's going to be hard for them to score again, regardless. Leverkusen maintains this lead. They are 2 games away from history. Only 2 games. And unfortunately, for Dortmund fans and for myself, they're currently on course to win the title at Dortmund. So maybe the Meisterschale will be lifted at Dortmund after all. After the horrors of last season. Ooh, stays in play. Goes back to the Leverkusen backline. I'm gonna be honest. When I was actually now chance for Leverkusen. Hang on. Grimaldo into the middle, almost a goal. Good keeping. It was offside. Would not have counted. As I was saying, I'll be honest. When I was watching the Bundesliga, I mean, I've been watching the Bundesliga a long time. I've watched the entire. Bro, I'm really this tired. I've watched the Bundesliga for a long time. Um, of course, I've watched this entire season. I've watched all the Dortmund games and most of the Leverkusen games. Um, I've always known about Leverkusen as a Bundesliga fan. And I watched the first game they played against Bayern, where it was 2-2. And I was supporting Leverkusen, of course, because at that point I thought Dortmund still had title hopes. So I was supporting Leverkusen because, well, if they beat Bayern or they tied with Bayern, that'd be good for Dortmund. And anyways, I soon realized, well, Dortmund is not going to win the title this year. So I just kind of kept track of Leverkusen. I kept track of the games throughout October, November, and December. Goes to the keeper. Throughout those months, I kept track of them. And I remember watching the title race between Leverkusen and Bayern in the early stages of this season. And Leverkusen was leading by about like 1 or 2 points. And they just maintained that lead for the entire first half of the season. I mean, I was always thinking they were going to mess up at some point and that Bayern would get the lead. But nope, they maintained that lead of like 1 or 2 points entire first half of the season. Except for like one day when Bayern was ahead, but then like Bayern got destroyed by Frankfurt, so Leverkusen took the lead again. But anyways, I thought this was gonna come down to the wire. I thought this title race was gonna be insanely close, just like last year. And even back in January, or even back when Leverkusen played Leipzig, I thought this title race was gonna come down to the wire. I never thought that Leverkusen would rocket away from Bayern at this level. I mean, even when Leverkusen destroyed Bayern, I did not see this Bayern collapse incoming. I thought for sure, okay, Leverkusen beat Bayern, they'll probably win the league, but it's gonna be close. It's gonna be within 5 points, within maybe 3 points. And here we have Leverkusen chance on goal. Good defending. But no, Leverkusen just rocketed away from Bayern. They're in their own separate league now. Um, I did not see that coming at all. But after that Bayern game, it just happened. It just somehow happened. After Leverkusen defeated Bayern, Bayern lost all the confidence. Union Berlin with the counter attack, looking very strong actually. Ooh, was that a clean tackle? Yeah, it was. Okay, Union Berlin, corner kick. Good defending. What is it? Is it gonna be a corner kick? Yeah, it is. Or it might actually be a free kick. Yeah, it's a free kick. No, it's a corner kick. I'm actually tripping. Is it gonna go in? Yeah, that's a good placement. Good defense though. Good defense, Leverkusen. Another corner kick coming up right now. Let me check up on Heidenheim. Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Heidenheim, I love you. 2-2 Bayern. Oh my gosh. Two Heidenheim goals within 1 minute. I wasn't gonna say this out loud, and I'm probably jinxing it already. But I was thinking, oh, there is a way that Heidenheim comes back in this game against Bayern. There is a way. Heidenheim always pulls off these things. They are always down big, and they always come back big. We saw it against Stuttgart. Um, Honestly, I don't think Heidenheim's gonna win. I think they're gonna throw it in the end against Bayern, just like they did against Stuttgart. But it's always fun to see Heidenheim fight, and they really deserve to stay in the Bundesliga. And as it stands, they probably will stay in the Bundesliga. I love you, Heidenheim. Heidenheim is one of those teams where I don't really watch the games. I'll be honest, I don't really watch Heidenheim games. But I always am I'm always anticipating the results of them. I'm always looking forward to the results of the Heidenheim results of the Heidenheim games because they always have some interesting results. Heidenheim always has interesting games. If Heidenheim win against Bayern somehow, Leverkusen could win the title next weekend, which is actually kind of insane. Now Leverkusen finally get the ball back after like 4 minutes of corner kicks. Florian Wirtz uh, gave it back to Union Berlin. Berlin. Okay, Leverkusen in possession. Leverkusen attacking. I think that's Teller up there. Nathan Teller. And honestly, if I think the next Leverkusen game is a home game. So if the title is decided next weekend, that would be a perfect scenario for Leverkusen for them to win it at home. And they would be winning the title before the hard games, before Dortmund, before Stuttgart. Which honestly, uh, hang on, is there a goal? No, no goal. Okay, honestly, if Leverkusen wins the title before that Dortmund and Stuttgart game, I do not think they're gonna go unbeaten. I think either we're gonna beat them, or either Stuttgart is gonna beat them. I think once they win the title, they will not have the mindset to go unbeaten. I guess I can say you could say. I mean, you see that in a lot of teams. Once they win the title, they really don't make a lot of points from there. They just kind of celebrate. I don't know if I see that happening with Leverkusen, perchance, perhaps. I feel like Xabi Alonso has put a lot of discipline into this team, and even when they win the league, they will want to win their games. It just there will be less motivation to keep playing as they have been playing. I'm not saying they won't. Honestly, if Heidenheim beats Bayern, Tuchel might be sacked today. I'm not even joking. Ooh. Teller on the ball. I'll be honest, seeing that Heidenheim score really energized me. Quite a lot. It just, Heidenheim is a team where they make these incredible comebacks only to let it slip somehow. So I don't really see it lasting against Bayern. Heidenheim is an incredible team, though. Incredible team, especially from a team from the second Bundesliga, fighting this hard in the first Bundesliga. Leverkusen on the attack. Florian Wirtz on the ball, plays into Teller, takes a shot. I don't even know. Was that deflected or was that saved? I think it hit the fence post, goal post. Yeah, not the best of shots. No, it was deflected. It's gonna be a corner kick, Leverkusen. They already played it. Into the middle. Oh, that was a very bad cross. It's gonna be another corner kick actually. That was deflected out. Dun, 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 dun. I really kind of just am yapping, honestly. Like, I mean, that's what I do on these streams. I yap about random facts and how the game is going. Grimaldo taking the corner for Leverkusen. Heads it almost in. Doesn't go quite in though. But Leverkusen maintain possession. Sends it into the middle. Good defending from Union Berlin. Leverkusen get the ball back instantaneously. If Bayern draws, does that mean Leverkusen wins the title next game? I don't think so. I think if Bayern draws, Leverkusen will be on the amount of points they need to technically win the title, but if they lost all their games and Bayern won all the games from that point on, I think they could still lose on goal difference, so they wouldn't win the title outright. So Bayern has to lose, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm gonna check it out. Gonna check the stats once the game comes down because it's in a very risky spot right now. Leverkusen keeps getting chances. They maintain ball possession. It's really just chance after chance at this point. They're not as unlucky as they were against Hoffenheim. Where really for 88 minutes they had chance after chance and nothing was going Leverkusen's way until the very end when it suddenly did. Now Leverkusen are through on the goal. Good defense. Corner kick. When it comes to goal differential, yeah, Leverkusen is still ahead of Bayern actually. I want to see Bayern lose 4-2 to Heidenheim. That'd be very funny. By the way, this is not a Bayern hating channel. I do not hate Bayern. I want Bayern to win in the Champions League, of course. I support Bayern in the Champions League. I support Dortmund more, of course. Um, but against non-German teams, I always support Bayern. I just do not want Bayern to win the title, and I quite like Leverkusen and I love Dortmund. So I like Leverkusen and Dortmund much more than Bayern. I do not hate Bayern though. I want to make that clear. And now Union Berlin on the counter-attack. Now Leverkusen have the ball. Oh, okay, an opportunity opened up for a second, but the Union Berlin defense quickly dealt with it. Ooh, bit of a foul right there for Leverkusen. Yep, free kick for yellow card for Leverkusen, free kick for Union Berlin. Heidenheim is still drawing with Bayern 2-2. Let's look at the Freiburg game. 4-1. Yeah, Leipzig is winning that. That's unfortunate. If Bayern draws, that means they'll have 61 points. And Leverkusen, if they win, will have 15 points. With what, 6 games left to go. Bro, my brain can't think. Okay, 15 points, 6 games left to go. So 4 games is 12, 5 games is 15. Yeah, so I was right. If Bayern draw and Leverkusen win this game, then Leverkusen cannot win the league on their next game. But they can get to the amount of points that they could win the league with. So they can get to the amount of points that is the maximum amount of points that Bayern can still get. But Bayern can still get that exact amount of points and still technically win the league on goal differential. But at that point, the title will be basically guaranteed to go Leverkusen's way. I mean, teams usually don't lose the last 6 games in a row. Usually. But yeah, I am so surprised with how easily Leverkusen is walking away with this league title. Again, I thought it was going to come down to the wire between Bayern and Leverkusen. Even after seeing the Bayern game, the Bayern Leverkusen game where Leverkusen destroyed them, I assumed that the gap would not stay or go above 5 points at all. I thought it was always going to be within 5 points. And Victor Boniface is getting ready to come on. His Bundesliga return game is here, and he is on the field. Victor Boniface is back. Will he have his return goal? I was watching the Düsseldorf game, and Boniface at first seemed a little bit out of place because he's that like central striker figure, and Leverkusen haven't really had that for a couple months now, and now they have it back, and I feel like Leverkusen has adapted to not having that. So I thought at first Boniface was going to be a bit out of place, but he quickly adapted himself in the game against Düsseldorf. And Boniface did just lose the ball. I'm very tempted to watch the Heidenheim game. I know I'm watching Leverkusen right now. I'm very tempted to watch Heidenheim play though. Although I know that's going to be very stressful. Leverkusen passing along their backline yet again. Trying to find gaps. Nathan Teller. And yeah, Leverkusen doing the usual thing on the attack. Really? Oh, Boniface now on the ball. Loses the ball. And there is a foul given, bro. Very, very light foul. Yet again. This has been a weird game. I don't think the ref is biased at all. But he gives every soft little touch, every soft little foul Union Berlin's way. And then just when it comes to actual yellow cards and actual red cards, he does give them, but he gives them for Leverkusen. So it's hard to say he's biased. I really hope Bayern loses. Anyways, I was saying, if Leverkusen do indeed get beaten, actually, what team is gonna be I can't talk. Gonna be the one to beat them? Is it gonna be Dortmund? Is it gonna be Stuttgart? I feel like realistically, those are the teams that have the highest chance of beating them. It could be Augsburg though. They have been playing very well. In the second half of the season, they have actually made more points than Bayern. And of course, Leverkusen already played Leipzig. That was an intense game, a back and forth game, where Leverkusen, of course, had to come back from initially being down. And they won that game at Leipzig. I think really the closest anyone has been to beating Leverkusen this Bundesliga season has been Bayern, actually. Um, in the first match that they played against each other at the Allianz Arena. Um, Bayern almost defeated Leverkusen 2-1 that game. That was before Leverkusen really had gone in form. And they played very well against Bayern in their first matchup. And actually, I think Leverkusen had more chances on the goal in that particular game. They just did not score. And it ended up in a draw. And then, of course, in the next meetup between the two, Leverkusen destroyed Bayern. But I think Bayern, in the initial first meeting on like the fifth match day, has been the team that has come closest to defeating them so far. Hoffenheim was close too. That's not only in the Bundesliga though. I think actually in the Europa League, the Azerbaijani club has been the closest to defeating Leverkusen, and they were very close two times actually. They had 2-0 leads, two 2-0 leads, twice actually, against Leverkusen. Of course, Leverkusen came back both times. If they win this game, that'll be 41. Well, actually, even if they draw this game, that'll be 41 games unbeaten for Leverkusen. quite the stat. Slight slip up in the Leverkusen defense, but they get back to the ball. Grimaldo now. Honestly, yeah, Grimaldo is technically a fullback, a defensive player, but he's slowly becoming more of an offensive player. I mean, they always play him as a winger, as at least a half winger. I mean, this Leverkusen team is incredible because almost all of the players can play multiple positions very well, and they play multiple positions on the pitch. I mean, I was saying that about Florian Wirtz earlier today, and I mean, yeah, Florian Wirtz absolutely plays everywhere on the pitch, on the field. Really, the only person on this team who has a sole role, in my opinion, is Victor Boniface, and that is to be the striker. And he still has the most Leverkusen goals of this season after 4 months or 3 months of injury. And had he not been injured, he probably would have above 20 goals. I mean, let's be honest. Union Berlin free kick. I really want to check up on that Heidenheim game, but I know, realistically speaking, if I check up on that game, it's gonna be disappointing because Bayern will be leading or something. And Leverkusen keeper gets a hold of that. Okay. Now Grimaldo is on the ball. To Boniface. First time I've seen him touch the ball this game. Actually, second time. It's actually very good that Victor Boniface is coming back, especially before two very difficult games. Dortmund and Stuttgart, of course. He's probably not going to start against Dortmund. He may. I mean, he might be fully recovered by then. We'll see. I feel like he will actually start against Dortmund and Stuttgart. And if Leverkusen ends up being like a goal down, I feel like Patrick Schick will replace him actually. He'll be subbed out simply because of how clutch Patrick Schick is when it comes to scoring last minute. Union Berlin on the counter attack. I gotta say, with Grimaldo, that was a very good defensive move by him, by the way. But with Grimaldo, it's actually very interesting and unique how well he does on this team. Leverkusen is through on goal. Will they score? No, because he was a bit slow with it. But anyways, I was gonna say, Grimaldo, he's not fast. He's not big. He doesn't really have. Oh, that might be a yellow card for Leverkusen here. We'll see. He doesn't have any exceptional skills, and yet he shines. His performance is amazing. He does so well for this Leverkusen team, and he seemingly came out of nowhere from Portugal. It's absolutely amazing. And I believe Leverkusen got him for free too. A completely free transfer. Okay, club table, 76 points. Is Bayern has 6? Wait, I have to check on the Heidenheim game. Hello? Heidenheim. Yeah! Heidenheim is winning! 3-2, they just scored 2 minutes ago. Heidenheim is winning! Let's go, Heidenheim! Let's go! If... Wait. If Heidenheim wins... I'm sure Leverkusen can't win the title today. I'm pretty sure of it. Hang on. If Heidenheim wins, then that is for Leverkusen how much of a lead? How much of a lead? 16 points with 6 games in hand. Okay, that means they won't win the title today, but they'll win it in the next game. Fascinating. They'll win it in the next game against Werder Bremen. If they win today, of course. They can't get complacent. They still have to beat Union. Let's see, is it a home game? Is next game a home game? Yes, it is. Leverkusen's next game is a home game. That is actually perfect for them. Wow. So, if Heidenheim remains ahead of Bayern and Leverkusen wins this game, the title is theirs next weekend. And that's insane. Of course, they have a very busy week this week. A very busy week this week. I believe they have to play, who is West Ham in the Europa League? But Leverkusen is on the cusp of winning the title. On the cusp. They're so close. So close. Now Union is going to have a chance now. Ooh, okay, that goes over. That was a very risky. Good defending from Leverkusen here. Wow. I mean, that is insane. I don't really feel... Oh, I don't even know about Heidenheim, man. Will they hold this lead? They were beating Stuttgart 3-2. Until the last minute of the game, actually. I don't want to say it now, but last weekend I had this gut feeling about Heidenheim and Bayern. And then even when... Okay, corner kick goes over. And then even when Bayern took a 2-0 lead over Heidenheim, I didn't say it out loud, but I felt like Heidenheim still had a shot. I mean, we saw that one game, I think it was against Bochum. Or who was it against? It might have been against... I forgot who it was against. But basically Bayern conceded 2 goals within like 2 minutes, and they did this again against Heidenheim. And I felt like that was going to happen because Heidenheim at home, Heidenheim is playing at home. Playing Heidenheim at home is one of the hardest things you can do. I mean, we saw Dortmund fail to get a win against Heidenheim at home. Both times, actually, at away too. I mean, at their home too. And away, so I think Leipzig failed it. And Leverkusen barely won at Heidenheim's home 2-1. Anyways, Leverkusen pressing forward, Grimaldo into the middle. They try to head it into goal. It doesn't go in though. Oh, to be a Leverkusen fan right now, man. I mean, you can see in the Leverkusen away section, they are loving it. They know the title is theirs. Ooh, might be a yellow now. Yeah, that's a yellow for Leverkusen. Second yellow for Leverkusen tonight. Rabe Andrich with the yellow card. Wow, 16-point lead over Bayern. Bro, I don't really know what to say. 16-point lead over Bayern München. I really don't know what to say, guys. At this point, Stuttgart might come in second place. They really might. Bit of a risky, almost a chance there for Union. At this point, Stuttgart might legitimately come in second place. Of course, here's the thing. I want Stuttgart to come in second place. I want them to come in second place. But we play Stuttgart today. And I want Dortmund to beat Stuttgart. We need to beat Stuttgart, bro. But anyways, if Dortmund beat Stuttgart, we actually have the chance of coming in second place. Because we will have only a 1 point behind them and 2 points behind Bayern. And that is if Heidenheim maintains this lead right now. That's all assuming Heidenheim maintains the lead. I'll be honest, Leverkusen is kind of poking the bus. A little bit funny playing against 10 men, but I understand it. I mean, Leverkusen is at the point of the season where they just have to win. That's all they have to do. If they win today, the title is theirs in all but name. Leverkusen free kick. Let me check up on the Freiburg game. 4-1. Yeah, 4-1. That's all there is to say about it. Ooh, that's a bit of a shove from Union. Leverkusen corner now. Oh, actually, goal kick. I was wrong. Union Berlin throw-in. I mean, really, now if Heidenheim wins today, um, yeah, nothing matters. I mean, the Dortmund game doesn't matter. The Stuttgart game doesn't matter for Leverkusen anymore. And I'm talking about nothing matters for Leverkusen. They don't have to worry about having to play Dortmund and Stuttgart to win this title because if Heidenheim wins against Bayern today, all Leverkusen has to do is win the next game at home to Werder Bremen, who have lost like 6 games in a row. And they actually drew the last game, so not 6 games in a row. But they had lost like 5. And we have a Leverkusen player down. Xhaka is down. He's getting back up though. I'm scared to check it, but I'm gonna check the Heidenheim game. Ah. Okay, Heidenheim's still winning. 3-2. 90 plus 1. There's probably a lot of added time on that game. At this point, Heidenheim, even if they drew against Bayern, it's basically the title in the bag for Leverkusen. Because that would be a 15-point gap over Bayern, which is still insane. Okay. Excuse me. Good game from Union though. Union Berlin is playing very well. They are playing like a team that wants to make up for the mistakes in the first half, in the first 3 quarters of the season. Union is not a team that is going to get relegated this season nor next season. Union Berlin, what they tried to do really is they tried to sign a lot of big names, a lot of expensive players, and they really tried to set the team up for a team that consistently makes top four in the Bundesliga. And unfortunately, it was just too much change at once. So it ended up killing the chances of making Europe this season and almost got them relegated. But it seems like they have gotten themselves out of the relegation battle. Despite losing this game, Union Berlin should be fine. Of course, they still have a lot of games to play. Now Leverkusen with a chance. Florian Wirtz tries to get it to Boniface. Grimaldo tried to get it back to Wirtz, but it was lost. I gotta say, Thomas Tuchel isn't helping Bayern at all. He is done with Bayern. Bayern is done with him. I think it's pretty mutual. I don't really think either party is upset in the sense that one of them wants the other. I think they're very happy with the departure at the end of the season, both of them, Bayern and Tuchel himself. You can tell that Tuchel doesn't want to be at Bayern anymore. You can tell he does not want to be at Bayern. You can tell he's done with the club. I don't think Tuchel is a bad coach, okay? I don't think he's a bad coach. I don't think he is the right coach for Bayern at all. But he started out the season doing actually better than Nagelsmann did. And only now, actually, is he doing worse in the second half of the season. Free kick, Union Berlin. Leverkusen now on the counter. Does it go out for who? I'm not sure. 1-0 is probably going to be the result of this game. I think this is only the second time this season that Leverkusen would win 1-0. The other game was against Augsburg, actually. And Augsburg, I mean, very. Wait, actually, was it against Augsburg? Who was it against? I don't know. Because, no, I think Leverkusen still has to play Augsburg this season. In the second half. I'm getting all the games mixed up. I usually know this stuff better. Okay, Grimaldo playing as a midfielder now. Going forward, launching it at the keeper. 6 minutes of added time is quite a lot. Oh, I'm gonna check the Heidenheim game. Oh gosh. Come on. Still winning? A 90 plus 5? Dang. I'm surprised the game hasn't ended, but yeah, I was right that there was going to be a ton of added time in that game. There's a ton of added time in this game too. It's kind of funny because we're in the situation where we're so close to having it be a perfect night for Leverkusen and the worst night ever for Bayern, but we're still in a situation where it could technically completely flip-flop and Heidenheim and Leverkusen both end up drawing, which really wouldn't mean much for the title race, but it just wouldn't be the perfect night as it was looking like it would be. Which it might still be. It probably will be, realistically. And you can see Xabi Alonso, I mean, you see it on his face, that is the face of a man who's about to win the Bundesliga. At this point, yeah, Leverkusen are really just playing to get the ball out of possession. 90 plus 6 on the Heidenheim game? Hello? I'm gonna open that game up, actually. I'm gonna open up that game. Please don't tell me it's gonna be some last minute BS. Like it was against Stuttgart. It's 90 plus 5, it should be over. It's it! Heidenheim have won! Heidenheim have beat Bayern München! Let's go! There we have it! Now all Leverkusen has to do is win. Good job, Heidenheim! I fucking love you. I love you, Heidenheim. Heidenheim is actually close to where my family lives in Germany. Well, some of them. Oh, this is gonna be. Okay, keeper gets a hand on it. Let's go, Heidenheim. Hell yeah. Three to two. They have beaten Bayern. I'm not sure why Google still says the game is up. It is over. Now, will Leverkusen win with 1-0? Will Union tie? Or will Leverkusen get a last minute goal like they so often do? We will see. Teller. I'm gonna be honest, this has been a weird game. Leverkusen isn't playing like they usually do. Union is playing very good, but they just can't attack at all. It's like the opposite of what usually happens. So Leverkusen is playing amazingly defensively and just not doing very well offensively. And I mean, Leverkusen never does bad defensively. They never do bad defensively. It doesn't even feel like a bad game for Leverkusen. It just feels like a weird game. I don't know how to describe it. Okay, Leverkusen on the counter. To Boniface in the middle. Takes the shot, goes out for a Leverkusen corner with 2 minutes left. That's almost a wrap on the game. Leverkusen is going to be in no hurry to take this corner. The title is Leverkusen's. And every single thing but name. The Union Berlin fans don't seem too mad. I really don't think there's any issue between Leverkusen and Union in terms of hostility. I'm sure they have fairly friendly relations. I don't know actually. Direct chance for Leverkusen. Almost made it 2-0. Just didn't have the composure to finish. Is what it is. Yeah, I mean, he was through on goal with no defenders in the way. That should have been a second goal for Leverkusen, but sometimes you don't have the composure to finish. And Leverkusen get the ball back. To Teller. And now Leverkusen on the counter. Florian Wirtz on the ball. Back to Teller. He's going to try to pass it to Boniface, who doesn't get to it. It's going to be one final chance for Union. Yep, here's the final chance. Corner conceded to Union. Yeah. That's really all there is to say. There's going to be one final chance in the game. It's going to be a corner. Yeah. There's not much else to it. 90 plus 6 is fully played out. Leverkusen concede corner. Decent defense. I wouldn't have gone for the corner, but it cleans it up, I suppose. Yeah, the Union Berlin fans really don't seem mad. They're actually smiling in the crowd. It's kind of funny. So I like Union Berlin. They're a very nice club, a humble club. Ooh, that goes out. Is that game? Even the Union Berlin keeper is actually up right now. But yeah, I like Union Berlin as a club. Amazing club. I love them. Not my club, but I love them, and I hope they stay in the Bundesliga for a long time and they go far in the future. Ooh, is that gonna be a save? And that should be game. That should be a game. Union Berlin belts the ball out. Does it hit a defender? What's it gonna be? Another corner? Hello? Oh, that's game. That's gonna be game. That's game! Let's go! Let's go! Leverkusen, one step away from winning the Meisterschale. One goal, Florian Wirtz. It was a penalty, but there was a goal right before that penalty, which was ruled offside. However, it was ruled that in the build-up, before the offside, there was a handball. So a very valid penalty. Look at the Leverkusen players. They know they're almost about to win the league. Why is it skipping to these commentators? Hello, I want to see the players on the pitch. Actually annoying. Well, get off my screen. Okay. Anyways, that's gonna be it. I'm very tired. I'm gonna probably hop in bed before I do the Dortmund stream. Thank you all for watching, and